Hi. Okay, so I am recording this because I think I need to give some. I feel like this does not have clarity of idea to it, so I figured if I was able to just explain it to you, then maybe it would make sense and you could see what I'm imagining and what I'm fine with. Okay, so the basic idea is this is their base level outfit. I love the idea of the 70s camp vibe, and I think it'll be flexible. Like I think if we were able to get them some um dolphin shorts. I love this color combo, like the red and the light blue, a ringer tee of some kind that could have some sort of camp logo or even something on the front. And then I like the idea of I think in here, like I like the idea of a hat or um like a little bandana around the neck of, you know, just this kind of 70s vibe, maybe like patches or something on it. I think that I want all of them in the same-ish outfit or the same shirt with variations on outfit as a whole. So I don't want them to look exactly the same, but I do think maybe different colored bandanas, or different colored hats or different colored shorts, or maybe it's the same ringer tee but with a different color ringer. That's kind of where I'm at right now, but I like this look is what I'm thinking of, and I think it'll be fairly easy to do that part. And I think I want a little bit more tight fitted so that we can add layers of uniform or costume on top of them. So that's like the one sub part underneath that board. The other one, so then I have three real sub parts and I named them by the movie, but in reality, it's kind of just the dance part, the scary, creepy monster thing, and then a more just like a demonic, but students. I don't know. Okay, so let's just start here because this is the easiest one. So I'm not looking for this exactly. It's more like I definitely want red. And I think the two of the people need this red dancing costume. And I was thinking this is a good example of what it doesn't need to be, but the vibes are right of this, right? Like I really like this look of this red that kind of is has a lot of movement because I think that the movement in the red will be really cool visually. And it's also kind of like spilled blood. I do like the idea of having like some sort of veil of some kind or some sort of stretchy red fabric that could potentially be used for like a cloaking thing. And I don't think it needs to be strings. I just kind of want something that can go over their outfits, be like red and drapey and have a lot of movement. And that's for two of them. This is stunning, I think. And then what I would really love is like red gloves with nails on them. Like I think that would be incredible. And I would need the red gloves with nails on them for three of them. And then the teacher in this scene, I want to have some sort of white blazer or coat that she can put on over her camp outfit so that she is fully immersed in the scene. So that's what I'm thinking for this scene. And then the narrator will stay in the regular outfit. And then for Smile 2 or this part, this is where I was thinking, so one of the people is going to be our pop star. And I would like to have, oops, I would like to have the pop star have some sort of kitschy jacket sunglasses look that can go over what she's wearing to make her instant pop star. This is what the girl in the movie actually is like, and I know that we can't do something like that, but the level of iconic kind of pop star-esque vibes I was trying to translate into this. And I do like the idea of it being pink because I think that will contrast to what we already have. Maybe even a wig or something that she could throw on. And then the other people in that scene, so the two other people that aren't, or the three other people that aren't the pop star, I want them to have some sort of, so I'm inspired by the movies that have cults or shows that have cults where they have fancy rich people dressed in fancy clothes, but have like animal masks or like creepy masks on. And so I think that there's a way to do that without having to be like crazy fancy in the clothing. Like if there's some way they could put on like a either a coat or like something that looks like a dress or like a cape, like a cut-in cape or something, along with some sort of animal mask or a creepy mask of some kind. If that's too much, I'm also okay with like a kind of cape over dark draping thing that would be easy to throw on that they could kind of hide their faces a bit. I think that that would be good. And that's for the three that aren't the pop star. Okay, so then for the last one, this is where I have the most kind of, like I think it's pretty simple actually. I actually think they need like sweatshirts or something. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I definitely would love your inspiration on this one because there's going to be one person that's really experiencing the possession scene, and I want her to be able to have that like moment. And I think having like a color, like having the yellow over the camp thing would be cool. Like in the movie, Mia, the person, has like this yellow coat that she wears. And then the other people, I just need them to kind of look like average people at a college party. And I think the way we stop them from looking like camp people and start them looking at like average people, I think is maybe through that. But I am playing with that idea. I would love to hear your thoughts. I'm not really sure. But I do need at least one monster for that one. And I think if possible, this thing is like, ugh, I hate it. It's so creepy. But like, I think that if there was a way to kind of reuse or like one of the kind of coats or capes or something from the last scene where they were doing like the animal head with the coat or cape or dress or something, and then reusing it to be this kind of creepy, like all black, like maybe even. I also like the idea, I don't have anything in here, but like maybe even like a draping of a those fabrics that are, I'm totally blanking on the fabric right now, but the fabric that again is like sheer and kind of stretchy that can kind of like go over and conceal facial features, but maybe can be like all black. So that's kind of what I'm thinking when it comes to costumes. When it comes to shoes, uh, I would love it if we could do some sort of like black tennis shoe or something that is going to kind of fade into the outfit a little bit. And um, then we can kind of accentuate everything with the different add-ons to the costume. And the most important thing is that they can change in and out of the costumes really fast so that they'd be easy like to put on and off. So that's my vision at this exact moment. And then I'm planning on using like additional props. Um, I am also thinking about using like makeup and fake blood and stuff like that, but that's all kind of secondary to the costuming. So, if this makes sense, amazing. Please ask me any questions. And also, I would love to like just come over and look through the costumes and everything. But yeah, thanks for listening to this. And hopefully, it wasn't the most unclear thing in the whole world. But I can also try and write it out if that helps. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.